Since ancient times, people have fought for their survival in the wild and tried in every possible way to appease the higher powers. They also looked for justification for their failures, which eventually resulted in a huge number of omens and superstitions. Broken mirrors, black cats, spilled salt, Friday the 13th, and many others still exist for some people. Some signs are specific to Russia, while others are common all over the world. According to statistics, 63% of all Russians believe in omens one way or another, although in most cases, people don't think about their actions which they undertake due to superstitions. Today we invite you to look from the outside at what they believe in Russia and in other countries. To get up on the wrong foot. In Russia, when a person is in a bad mood, they say they got up on the wrong foot. For extremely superstitious people, it is important to stand on the correct one, namely the right foot. Otherwise, the day will not work out and the person will experience bad luck. By the way, the words correct and right very often mean the same thing. There is a belief that all people have an angel on their shoulder. On the right side, there is a guardian angel, and on the left, a dark one. Therefore, it is necessary to get up from the side of the guardian angel. Something similar exists in Portugal. Walking backwards is considered to have a connection with otherworldly forces. Number 2. To spill salt. We use common salt every day. We have grown accustomed to the taste since childhood. So what's wrong with it? Salt has been the object of many omens, superstitions, and rituals for a long time. One of the most important is to never spill the salt. According to superstitious people, this means that you might get into trouble or are likely to quarrel with someone. In order for the omen not to come true, some people sprinkle the dropped salt with sugar. This omen goes back to the times when salt was an extremely expensive commodity, and spilling it meant causing big losses, which very often led to a quarrel. Salt was such an important and expensive commodity that at one time it was forbidden to export it from Russia under pain of death by the decree of the Tsar. For the same reason, guests and newlyweds at weddings were greeted and presented with bread and salt, saying, "Bread and salt to you," thus wishing them prosperity. Salt was also used in various magical rites, and it was believed that it was a good conductor of magical power, and with its help they eliminated negative energy. Moving into a new house, people would salt the stairs, which was done to help drive away the evil forces present in the dwelling. Number 3. Halfway back. So we've been over the salt problem, but believe me that the day is still long and a lot of things may await a person ahead. In ancient times, most people traveled mainly on foot or by horse. So if you needed to travel back home after forgetting something, this was going to put you in a very bad mood. Therefore, returning home for the traveler could be a very bad omen. This omen is still one of the most widespread in Russia today. However, a person has a chance to avoid serious problems by simply performing one of several rituals. After returning home, look in the mirror, and the omen will turn from negative to positive. There is also an extended version. Look in the mirror and show the tongue to the reflection and only then leave. Or simply ask someone who is at home to take the thing you forgot outside the threshold. As usual, people came up with an omen and then came up with a countercurse for themselves. So let's move on. Number 4. To break a mirror. It is believed that when you look into a mirror, your energy, emotions, and thoughts can be absorbed by it. It can tell you about the future, warn you about possible troubles, protect, point to the betrothed, give an opportunity to communicate with the dead. Mystics and magicians believe that the mirror is a conductor between worlds, creating an astral projection. Therefore, it is always worth treating a mirror with respect. If the large mirror is damaged, expect major problems. And when the integrity of the small one is damaged, anticipate just minor ones. Nowadays, the mirror is in every home, but it used to be considered a luxury. To buy a mirror, people sold family jewels, estates, and houses. Therefore, any damage to them upset the owners and dealt a significant blow to their finances. There are many interpretations associated with broken mirrors, and the degree of pending problems runs in accordance with the circumstances of its breaking, the place, the time, who broke the mirror, and much more. Therefore, for superstitious people, there are interpreters of signs and superstitions. Also, there are interpreters of dreams. Write in the comment if you want to know more about this sort of thing. Number 5. The black cat. On the street, you can meet a terrible danger. A black cat that is going to cross your path. Nobody knows what problems it will cause, but it can make people very tense. In order to avoid problems, there are several options. Prevent the cat from running in front of you by scaring it away or passing it first. If the cat manages to cross your path, then bypass it by going the other way. Also, you can spit 3 times over the left shoulder. Or just allow someone else who has not seen the cat or does not believe in these signs to be the first to pass in front of you. Since the Middle Ages in many European countries, a fear of black cats has arisen, as their colour was associated with dark forces. Thus, in the Middle Ages in Europe, they were practically exterminated, and it was not only black cats but all dark-coloured ones. This led to an increase in the population of mice and rats, and as a consequence, the rapid spread of the plague, which claimed around 75 million lives. At the same time, for example, in England and Japan, meeting a cat is considered a good omen, and it is said to bring a family happiness. In China and in the south of France, black cats are welcome too. In Egypt, a black cat was generally considered to be the embodiment of the goddess Bastet. Well, we have just started our acquaintance with superstitions, so if you're interested in learning more, subscribe to our channel, press the bell, and you will be one of the first to know about our new releases. And now for a surprise. We've prepared a special gift, a picture of your choice printed on linen that will be delivered to one of our subscribers. The winner will be chosen randomly from among our subscribers who give us a like and leave a comment. Full description of the gift and terms of participation for the promotion can be found in the video description.